Hello, my name is Boddice and I'm a spiritual medium, and welcome to this week's energy forecast reading for the week commencing Monday the 7th of October 2024. Now, those of you that have watched me before will know that I connect with my spirit guides and helpers and also consult the wisdom of the Angel Tarot card. So what I'm about to do is just shuffle the pack and allow a card to come out for this week's energy forecast reading. So here's your card for this week. I'm now going to link into the vibration of it. First of all, I feel as though this week is going to be a definitive split. And what I mean by that is I feel as though some of the old ways, some of the old things that you used to do is going to change. And you'll find yourself actually just walking on sunshine, so to speak. And what I mean by that is taking the path of least resistance. Some of these old patterns that you used to do, maybe this was habits, maybe it was routines, will start to feel like a chore to you, and they'll feel very heavy in terms of vibration, whereas you will take the path of least resistance and go with the flow a little bit more this week. What I am being also told is that communications are going to be more direct, so to speak, and rather than worrying about what people are going to think, say, or indeed communicate back to you, you're just going to be open and honest and very direct in your communications, and you'll feel the vibration of that actually feels a lot more positive for you on your timeline. Also this week, what you will be finding is a feeling of agitation, feeling irritated, and what I feel this represents is a lack of patience, because I feel as though you can feel a new timeline, a new experiences opening up for you on your timeline, but at the moment you're not seeing any physical evidence of that. Instead, you're actually feeling the energy behind the situation, and it's making you feel a little bit more excited. You can feel like something beautiful is on its way, something is about to manifest right before you. However, you are being encouraged to trust the situation and also trust the feeling, and know that you'll be guided into this new avenue of your life there. I keep hearing the word split very, very prominently from my guides. So this would indicate a departure from everything that's gone before this week's forecast reading. And this, like we said earlier, this can be in terms of the way that you work with people, the way that you interact with people, even the way that you operate in your day-to-day duties. Maybe old routines that you've done and serve you up until this point will feel like a chore, and you'll think to yourself, why have I been doing that all this time? I've been wasting all that time and energy. It's because you've moved on to a different timeline and you're seeing a more easier, more fruitful way of existing. What I also want to tell you is watch out for your nasal passages feeling a little bit blocked this week. And also getting, I would say, it feels like a mild migraine, the build-up of that coming on. It won't manifest into a migraine. However, the energy will feel a little bit similar. And what I feel what is happening, again, you're moving into new timelines. So all the rewiring, your DNA and all of your energetic body is changing. And so you're just observing those shifts, and you're feeling that, I would say, discord with the stubborn energies that don't want to leave you. Can I also say, in terms of your heart and your feelings and romance this week, you'll be more open, like an open book. You'll be allowing people in. You won't have the fear that you once had with letting people into your life. And this doesn't matter whether you're single, whether you're married, in a relationship. At some point, we all put that masquerade on. We put that barrier up in front of ourselves. This week, we'll see you actually letting that barrier down and just being your true authentic self and being comfortable and confident in doing that. Can I also say, watch out for a tickly cough as well this week? And I feel what this is occurring is it's simply your vibrations are changing in the way that you communicate. So rather than falling into an old pattern, be open to receiving new levels of communication. So I'm going to turn over the card for you for this week. At the top of the card, it says the Star. With this being said, I feel as though it's telling you to show yourself that little bit more love and compassion, and actually see what a dramatic impact that you make on your surroundings, the community that you live in, and also the people that you interact with. Even if this is on an online community and a virtual community, just own that energy rather than doubting yourself and putting yourself down there. Also, the star is talking about, I'm being shown 5 points. So the number 5. So I'd like you to check out the angel number of number 5, as I feel that will give you some additional content and information as well. Looking around the card, let's read the inscription at the bottom. It reads, "Have faith, the future is bright. Dreams come true. Positive changes that bring an end to challenging times. The light at the end of the tunnel." Again, this goes in alignment with what we were saying earlier about you feeling a situation. However, you're not seeing it coming into physical manifestation yet, but you're being encouraged to hold that vibration, hold that knowledge that it is on its way. You're connected to it, and hold that vibration there. Around the side of the card, we have the letter J-O. To me, that represents joy. It's telling you to actually hold that vibration of joy in your vibration rather than feeling guilty about feeling happy, because in the past you've been made to feel guilty about doing something that brings you joy and brings you peace in your life. Instead, you're being encouraged to flip the script round and focus on joy rather than fear. The other side at the bottom, we have the Roman numeral of XVI. So to me, that represents the number of 17. So I'd like you to research the angel number of number 17, as that will give you some additional content and information. Also, what I'm being told is if you add the 2 digits together, 7 and 1 is number 8. And if you can research that as well. It's also talking about the infinity symbol, the flow of life. Everything comes to you at the right time. Looking around the edge of the card, we've got this beautiful colour. It's going into brown and then moving into an orange and moving into a red at the bottom. So brown's talking about being present, being grounded, being connected with nature. And also it's letting you know to get rid of the old rubbish that's no longer serving you. This could be energetic rubbish, it could be emotions, could even be tactile, physical rubbish in the home, objects that you've been hanging on to for sentimental reasons that you don't actually need or use anymore. Orange represents looking after your physical body with vitamins and minerals. If you have the opportunity to make a stew or a broth of some kind where you can obtain all of those minerals in one sitting. It's also talking about your energy levels. Watch them rise and fall this week and just go with the ebb and flow of life as you're observing that. Red is also telling you to stop, take stock, and have a look where you happen to be in your life, and then look where you can make little adaptations and changes that make your life flow with ease and grace. Looking into the artwork itself, we have this divine feminine angelic being there. This is talking about your sensitivity. It's talking about you're going to be influenced and encouraged from the world of spirit through your sensitivity there. So make sure you're observing and listening. And also this lady is releasing. She's letting go of a lot of emotions there that she's been holding on to. Like we've been saying earlier, you know, letting go of the old in order to make space for the new to enter your life. And he's telling you to go with the flow. You know, don't try and work everything out. Trust the process, as everything's going to slot into place when you least expect it. You are being encouraged to follow that vibration of your heart and trust, even if you can't see it in your present reality. Also, this card represents, I believe, communications with your emotions. We said it earlier about you being more direct with your communications, and people are going to appreciate that more as well. There's also a bluebird there, the animal totem of the bluebird, so I'd like you to research that. That's also talking about communications. It's talking about messages as well online, toing and froing. So that's what I picked up for you for this week's energy forecast reading. Thank you for hearting, liking, commenting and sharing. If you've enjoyed this reading, you'd like to help and support the work that I do, I have got a buy me a coffee link either above or below this video, which is a virtual tip jar. So all of your generous donations will be gratefully received and used in accordance with the spiritual work that I do to help people raise their vibration on this spiritual pathway. If you'd like to book in with one of the services or private reading with myself, head over to my website, www.glenboddicespiritualmedium.com, or you can find me and book in with me on Facebook, Glenn Boddice, spiritual medium. I'd like you to join me with my radio show every Monday at 4 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time on www.pulsetalkradio.com with my show called From Beyond with Glenn Boddice, talking about all things spiritual, paranormal and self-help. Have a fantastic week, everybody. Bye for now.